forever. So the king commanded Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, which went out and fell upon him, that he died. And the kingdom was established in the hand of Solomon. Right, because he cursed his father, he cursed King David. But King David didn't kill him for it. But his son did, eventually. So yeah. King David didn't want to kill him because he was like, let him. Is the Lord caused him for me to be cursed by him. It is the Lord's hand. Nobody kill him. So yeah. But yeah, he died. He still died. So King David had a curse upon him by Shammai. And King Solomon avenged him. But he made a deal with him like, listen, man, don't go out of the city, stay there, because if you step out of this, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to kill you. Yeah, it's good. I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to do it. See, King Lord, I ain't going to do it. And then he did it anyway, because he had some kind of trouble with somebody or something like that. But it's mentioned here. But you can read the rest for yourself if you have the time. Right. He shall not be guilty of blood when the revenger killeth him, because, well, he didn't wait for the high priest's death. So that means when the high priest is dead, then he can leave. And then the avenger of blood, which is the family member, is not allowed to kill him, or else he would be put to death. Avenger of blood, kill the slayer. 28. Because he should have remained in the city of his refuge until the death of the high priest. But after the death of the high priest, the slayer shall return into the land of his possession. Right. So you can't touch him after that. That's the same thing that happened to Shammai. Well, kind of the same thing. So verse 29. So these things shall be for a statute of judgment unto you throughout your generations in all your dwellings. Whoso killeth any person, the murderer, shall be put to death by the mouth of witnesses. But one witness shall not testify against any person to cause him to die. Moreover, he shall take no satisfaction for the life of the murderer. Yeah, don't be happy about it. Which is guilty of death. He is guilty of death, but you shouldn't be, tripping about it. But he shall surely be put to death. And ye shall take no satisfaction for him that is fled to the city of his refuge. Yes, he made it. Free little Tay-Tay. That he should come again to dwell in the land until the death of the priest. So, don't be happy. Because the priest is not dead yet. Which is the high priest, by the way. Verse 33. So shall ye not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the blood cannot be cleansed of the blood. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein. But how do you cleanse it then? But by the blood of him that shed it. America. What did they do? What did they do to the natives? Let me see. Not this. Sorry. Maybe they was just playing games with them. Maybe they was playing PlayStation. I think they was playing PlayStation. Yep, I'm kind of sure they was playing PlayStation. No, I'm not sure actually. Maybe it was Nintendo. Yeah, or Sega. Could have been Dreamcast. I don't know. It was a long time ago, so I'm not really sure. Maybe they was just playing a deck of cards or something like that. What were they doing, you think? I don't know. Maybe they was praying together with them, having their hands clapped together, and then eating on a how you call that thing again? Thanksgiving and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They might have been doing those things. Okay. Have the natives ever been avenged? No, I don't think so. So what do you think should happen according to the scriptures? let's have a few hours of silence for thinking, so that we can really think this through, and you know have a real ball while thinking about it too, and just make sure you keep your happy hats on, your happy thoughts on, you know, just a remembrance and reminding and stuff like that. So yeah, I think they had fun. Here you go. Wow. What does that look like? Oh, this was in Mexico. So this was not even in North America. Okay. It was a Holocaust. Oh, 500-year war. Yes, it was. From 1492 until 2020 something, which is 530 or something. Yeah. Now it's 531 or something, or 32, 31. Yeah, something like that. So they have been at war for nearly 500 years because they still took the land. What is the last time you see a Native American billboard in the city? You don't really see that. You don't. What is people that live in America? If you live in America, what's the last time you actually saw these type of pictures? Native American culture on Times Square billboard. You don't really see them. They're not really being represented. You see them always like this. She's somebody's daughter. Yeah, because why? Well, they murdering them. That's why. You don't see nothing about that there. So, hey. But yeah. Turn in your guns. The government will take care of you. This is a mockery because the Edomites, they said to the other Edomites, the patriotic Edomites, they said, turn in your guns and the government will take care of you. Then they show you the photo of what happens, how the government takes care of you. Native American, how do you call that place? I forgot. Reservations. Here, reservations. Here. This is how they live. In their own land. Probably can't plant shit because the land is dead. This is a desert, by the way. That's why it's dead over there. That doesn't look like a land that you can plant something on. It looks dead, actually. But they still worship some white women, I'll tell you that. So that's why the Lord is hurting you too. Y'all still worship that goddamn devil. Just like a bitch ass nigga in the church is doing the same thing too. That's why the Lord is destroying y'all. Because y'all love worshiping other gods instead of your own power, Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai. But the devil is going to pay eventually. But only after he served his purpose, which is being a devil on the planet Earth. And then after that, after the World War III, he's going into slavery. It's going to be a great day. All this land shall be burned with nuclear fire, because all the blood of the saints are here. All the blood of the saints are here. And you need to watch this movie called War of the World, 2005, with this prick, Tom Cruise. And then you watch this movie, and then you will see that the blood is being sprinkled upon the land to pay them back for what they have done, and they will pay. Because it says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So this shows you that you need to kill the murderer. And also here, Exodus 21:16, and if a man's and he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, we are still found until this day in their hands, with social security numbers like a prisoner, he shall surely be put to death. But hey, he didn't die yet. So clearly the Lord is talking about the future, concerning that the Edomites stole us and sold us. Defile not therefore the land which ye shall inhabit, wherein I dwell. For Yahweh dwell among the children of Israel. Now I have a few scriptures over here, which is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 6. Therefore, as live, saith the Lord, Yahweh, the power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And who is this talking about? Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, Edomites. Set your face against them, Ezekiel. Tell them, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith Yahweh the power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities with. This is a threat that the Lord is making to the Edomites. And thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, the Lord. Why? Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. In Suriname, they didn't end slavery only 10 years later after that slavery was abolished worldwide. So they're going to pay for that. Suriname, by the way, they call it nowadays Dutch Guyana. They call it Dutch Guyana. What are they doing? Throwing stones? Yeah, because the government over there is a bunch of sellout house Negroes. So they're going to want to kill them. And they should, because this coolie is ruling over us over there in Suriname. These heathens are ruling over us, man. How can a coolie be the president of Suriname? That makes no fucking sense, man. Can you be a mayor in India? You're stupid if you think that. But the land over there is very beautiful, by the way. Very beautiful. But you don't have nearly enough landscape pictures to show you that. You have a few. You have a few, by the way. But yeah, this is all you're gonna get. Well, not all you're gonna get, but this is a big land, man. I'm telling you. Like, it's a very densely what you call it again? Densely populated by trees. And over here, of course, they chopped it open. You know, suckers are farming, because it's supposed to look like this. You have no idea what type of creatures are here at night. I would not go there if I was you, unless you wanna feed something. You know, maybe you think they're hungry. And I wouldn't jump in the waters over there needed to. You might want to feed something. You know, you might think they're hungry. Right. Probably can't swim in this neither, because, yeah. But anyway, these people are going to pay for ruling over us. And that time will come. It's going to be a beautiful day. The perpetual hatred that they have. You should ask yourself, why do these so-called Caucasian people, why do they hate us so much? That's because they're Edomites and we're the Israelites. You have not seen or never heard of the Israeli people getting persecuted with perpetual hatred by the force of the sword. You don't see that. So, because you did that, therefore as I live. By the way, when's the last time you saw an Israeli person get shot 50 times by the cops? When's the last time you saw an Arab get shot 50 times, or a Chinese person? And where does that hatred come from? From Esau, which represents Mount Seir. So verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh the power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. For I will make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. So it doesn't matter where you are. If you're going in, if you're going out, the Lord is going to smoke you. Just like the cities of refuge. If you're going in, he's going to smoke you, which the cities of refuge, you can't do that. And if he goes out, he's going to smoke you, which the cities of refuge, you can do that to a certain degree. You know, there are certain rules. After the high priest's death, you can't do it. Before the high priest's death, it's fair game. You can kill that man of anger because he killed your family members, even if it was by accident. He's still sorrowful for his family members, so he hates you. Thus, that's why, you know, these devils, what they want to do is they don't want a public judgment or something like that. They call it jungle justice, as if they're fucking civilized. This is scriptural justice. But now, a lot of things we build up on the Lord, meaning don't be an eye for an eye. Matthew 5 says that. So the Lord done away with that one. You know, or else everybody would be gonna kill everybody. But then again, some people, you know, they're very innocent. He didn't do it by accident. But if you see him, you can still kill him. And that's kind of fucked up, actually. But yeah. Hey, well, hey, you know, hey, that's the Lord. But that's why the Lord came back and he said, okay, don't do that no more. That's not good. I don't want you to punish him like that. I'll do it. Vengeance is mine. I'll do it. Right? He might cause you to get a heart attack like Laban. No, not Laban. I mean, Nabal. Like Nabal. What he did to King David. And he died of a heart attack. Because the Lord didn't want King David to have blood upon his hands. Anyway, this is a very beautiful chapter. I love this chapter. It's the judgment upon the Edomite nation. So I love it. So I would advise you to read it. Then you can feel comfort that the Lord is going to get these devils. Going to get them. Psalms 58:10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. Yeah, because you spilled blood, and then your blood is going to be spilled. Ezekiel 25:12. Thus saith Yahweh the power, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance in slavery, and had greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh the power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it. Even your goddamn dogs. Where's that little piece of shit? That's why I hate these dogs. Not this one. Yeah, these types. Right? Mosiah is gonna, man, we're gonna fucking rip your goddamn, take your fucking snout, right? And then shred you. Part your mouth from your mouth. Your bottom beak. No, it's not a beak. Your bottom, what is this? How you call this in English? You know, just this part separated from this part. Yeah. Because them dogs are trained to eat us. You know? Once that time comes, we're going to show you how angry we are. You think you bad. You think you bad. The Lord is going to give us teeth like that, but not in a physical form. He's going to give us spiritually teeth in a physical way. Let me say it good. Spiritual teeth in a physical form. Basically, we're going to be superpowered, man. We're going to have superpowers, and we're going to show your animals what we really feel about you. You know? I will, at least. I love animals, but I hate animals that are trained by Edomites. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I like animals, but I know that they are used as weapons against us in their training camps and stuff like that. Isaiah 41:15. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Why? Because we are a worm, and a worm is defenseless. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith Yahweh, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. We're going to be worms with teeth now, armed to the teeth, right? Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills a shaft. Mountains is talking about governments, and governments are ran by people. And in this case, We're going to come and look for you, Esau, and the rest of the nations. So the Lord is going to kill man and beast. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the Dan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom. How? How will the Lord do that? By the hand of my people Israel. He's going to give us superpowers to fight against this. Fight against their vehicles of war. All their type of vehicles of war. Everything imaginable. What they have and what they do not show you. You have weapons of war. What? No, man, military. Right, all these type of weapons that are able to kill millions of people. Thousands, millions, nuclear bomb, I'm talking about millions. But these are hundreds of thousands, especially if you deploy them in cities. It's there's about a couple of thousand people dead. You know, $400 million worth. Okay. And they shall do in Edom, how? According to mine anger, and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh. This is why the Bible is the comforter. It is comforting to know that the Lord is going to avenge us. The things that they done upon the Native Americans and the things they done upon the slaves. Beautiful to know. It's just a great, a good feeling. A good comforting feeling knowing you're going to be avenged by the Lord. And He's going to use you. A little tiny, weak-bodied man that is going to go against weapons of war. And the Lord said, no weapon formed against thee shall prosper. So all these little cute vehicles, with your little boom boom here, little pew pew there, pew pew, poof poof. All that little nonsense, the rockets shooting at this thing, ain't going to be able to do nothing. You're just going to laugh at it. You're going to grab it, play around with it, and shove it back into their faces. Let me see, what's it again? For example, I didn't want this one, but I think it was this one then. I forgot which one it was. I don't know how to word it, but I do know which cartoon or which movie it was. What was it again? X-Men First Class. Yeah, this one. He was on the beach, and he was looking at the weapons. Wait, let me see. It was here. Yeah, and then he stopped the weapons. But yeah, we're not gonna even do that. You know, if we want to, we let you hit us, and then we're gonna hit you back, because we're not dying. And it's dope, because Magneto is the one that's actually leading the rebellion against you devils. But Charles Xavier is a sucker ass Negro that wants to love y'all. I'm down with Magneto. Isn't it neat of me to do that? Jeremiah chapter 30 verse 16. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. I can't wait. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee with of thy wounds, saith Yahweh. The Lord wounded us. Now He's going to heal us. He allowed us to be wounded, because they called thee an outcast. Nigger, spick, beater, wetback. Ain't nobody love us. Good. Saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. Ain't nobody love us. Thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will bring again the captivities of Jacob. I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents, and have mercy on his dwelling places. And the city shall be builded upon her own heap, meaning we're going to be self-sustainable. We're going to sustain ourselves. And the palace shall remain after the manner thereof. They're not going to break down our palaces anymore. It's going to stay how we want it. It's going to be in our taste. And out of them shall proceed thanksgiving and the voice of them that make merry. We're going to be very happy and thank the Lord. And I will multiply them, and they shall not be few. I will also glorify them, and they shall not be small. We're going to be big. Their children also shall be as before time. Sorry. Their children also shall be as aforetime, and their congregation shall be established before me. And I will punish all that oppress them. Woo! And that's the gospel right there. The good news. What about the good news? That's the good news. What about the bad news? That's coming to them. You see, good news for us means bad news for them. Yeah. And their nobles shall be of themselves. And their governors, we're going to rule over ourselves. We're going to have our own things. And their governors, And their governor shall proceed from the midst of them. We're going to be the governors of the planet Earth. We're going to govern you. We're going to tell you what to do. The no-fly zone shit that you Edomites are doing to countries and stuff like that, we're going to do that to you. By the way, none of you are flying anyway. We're flying. We're going to kill all your cars, kill all your airplanes, all your helicopters. You're going to walk. Just like how you made the Native Americans walk that they walked, you're going to walk even worse. And it will cause him to draw near, and he shall approach unto me. For who is this that engageth his heart to approach unto me, saith Yahweh, and ye shall be my people. That's why we need to fix our heart toward him. He will turn the hearts of the sons of the hearts of the sons unto the fathers. We should be like our ancestors, and the Lord is causing that again, because we're going back to the ancient ways. Esau is going back to sleep, but he's calling it woke. He's turning all y'all into a bunch of girls. Meanwhile, you're men. And all the girls, he's turning into a bunch of boys. All manly and stuff. All rough. Once that time of war comes, we're going to see how you're going to turn into a girl. You're going to start committing fellatio on men. But Lord willing, he's going to come with his anger. Ain't no time for sex in that time, for the anger of the Lord and the fury of the Lord. It's about that time that you join your husband in death, or the men of your nation. It doesn't matter, husband, whatever. Yeah. So verse 22: And ye shall be my people, and I shall be your power. Behold, the whirlwind of the Lord goeth forth with fury, a continuing whirlwind. It shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked. The fierce anger of the Lord shall not return until he had done it. So you can't say, please stop, I had enough. Nope, it's not stopping. And until he have performed the intents of his heart. In the latter days, ye shall consider it. You're really going to think about it in the last days once you get your ass whooped by the Lord. You Edomites, first and foremost. But it says here, every last individual, one of them, and of the nations, and the Lord is going to oppress you all. He's going to punish you all that oppresses. So every last single individual one of them. Excuse me. James chapter 1 verse 20. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of the Lord. That's why we don't do anything. Once I get that superpower, okay, then I'm gonna show you really what's really in my mind. Yeah. For now, I ain't got no power, so I ain't doing nothing. Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 8. I have heard the reproach of Moab and the revelings of the children of Ammon, whereby they have reproached my people, which is the Israelites, the Lord's people, and magnified themselves against their border. They was talking shit, and they came against our border, the one that I showed you here. But they came into our land when we started fighting each other. Also, that's why the Lord said, "You shall not kill another, because you're gonna pollute the land." And that's what we did, and therefore we started losing against our enemies also. Okay. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh, the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, surely Moab shall be as Sodom. You're going to get destroyed. And the children of Ammon as Gomorrah. You're going to get destroyed too. This is the Chinese, and these are the Japanese. even the breeding of nettles. You know what happens when you go into nettles with your shirt off? Yeah, that's you. And salt pits where nothing grows. And a perpetual desolation. You're going to be destroyed for a very, very, very deserving long time. The residue of my people shall spoil them, and the remnant of my people shall possess them. Oops, did I see slavery over there? Yep, I saw slavery. We're going to possess you. You're going to be my property. I'm going to smack you around from time to time. I'm going to break you like a potter's vessel, and you're mine, so I can break you whenever I want. That's the inheritance that I'm going to get from the Lord as an Israelite. Verse 10, this shall they have for their pride, because they have reproached and magnified themselves against the people of the Lord of hosts. Yahweh will be terrible unto them. Terrible. For he will famish all the gods of the earth, and men shall worship him, every one from his place, even all the idols of the heathen islands. Ye Ethiopians also, ye shall be slain by my sword. Yep, there goes ye Ethiopians too. Right, so don't be afraid that where is it? Ammonites and Moabites, don't despair. You will have company. Yay. You're gonna have company. Romans chapter 12 verse 19. Dearly beloved, offense not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith Yahweh. But how will the Lord get our vengeance? He's going to use us. We're going to be his weapons of war. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations. Right. Yeah, so there you have it, the book of Numbers chapter 35. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.